We are live. People like God family. Welcome to another episode of Do Knowledge Radio. Place where knowledge is born. This is your host, Knowledge Born Alive. And let me do this because I need y'all to take that in right
Oh
there.
my
Okay.
God.
I need y'all to look at this boss lady, this CEO, this 7 stream of income, 7 to 10 streaming income coming her way. Yo, next multi-millionaire. You understand what I'm saying? The hardest working boss type CEO in the building, from sketching to working to bossing to modeling her own clothing line to boutiquing to uplifting to motivating. Pay family finance. Let's welcome to the show again. Oh, and poetry. Excuse me. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to get to that. Sis Reddstylez, welcome to the show. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having me back. It's such a pleasure.
It's all love. It is love. You know you family over here. You know you my sister, so I'm living vicariously through your greatness and your grind, okay? I be grinding, but I don't got no greatness and grind. I got the grind. I got the GRE.
You got the greatness too.
You know what I'm saying? I got the EANESS on layaway, okay? I'm making some payments on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm making some payments on it.
Right.
I got to get off layaway. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, you know, tired. I've been grinding, like you said. I've been hustling. So I am tired, but I'm good. How about you? What's going on with you?
I'm good, working on my tan, you know what I'm saying? They say, yeah, the blacker the berry, the bigger the account. So I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is. I don't remember. But, you know, something like that. You know? So like yeah. Yeah. So you ain't you straight off shooting? Wasn't you just shooting not too long ago?
Yeah, I shot a video with Monty and Cornell, which was pretty dope. So yeah, we shot and then I, rushed here to get here and hop on here with you. So I'm here.
Oh snap. That's what's up. So I don't know if you could tell me when it's coming out. I just watch and see whenever it's coming out.
Yeah, I don't know. It was Monty's video, so I don't know when she's dropping it, but I'm sure soon. I'm sure she'll drop it soon.
That was my name.
Yeah.
Y'all is so talented. I'm telling you, like I can't never say that enough. Like the way y'all minds be working and collaborating and teaming up, like yeah. Like, so what is that like? Is it still surreal for you, or are you like dug in now? You know what I'm saying? So like,
what being doing YouTube videos and stuff, doing sketches?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in it now, and I'm not so like shocked anymore. It's more like I'm in it now, so I'm doing it, and just trying to grind and make it, make it pop, make it do what it do. So yeah, I'm in it. So I'm here.
And I seen the versatility, like you like a bomb ass supporting cast, like a bomb ass actress, and then like a bomb director. Oh, you gotta pop that for like you done snuck in the director. Like, so what did it feel like going in new transitions in between? Like, you started off with Big Job with, what I'm saying, with that joint, Head Deep, and then, you transition in, and then you start working with the Magic Men, what I'm saying, Jay Horn and everybody, boom, boom, boom. And then I'm writing my own, directed by, you know what I'm saying? What was that feeling like for you?
It feels good. I mean, at the end of the day, it's fun, and it's another stream of income. It's another way to say, hey, I don't need my 9 to 5. I can do it on my own. So it definitely is very, it's great to feel that support too from my peers around me that are like, no, you need to do it. Like, go for it. Like you're doing it for everybody else, do it for yourself, so it feels really good to be doing this now and making sure that I'm getting my own content out, which I need to be better about, but getting my own content out, it feels really, really good. So yeah.
And I titled this Faith, because faith first, because you definitely are a woman of faith,
Yeah.
So navigating out here in the world, with all of the things that's going on, do you have moments where you back and forth, or you like steadfast in your faith, like God got it, I'm good?
I would say I'm steadfast in my faith. I definitely every day is like, okay, this is what's happening, and this is the plan God has for me. At the end of the day, that's my every day. It's like, this is the plan God has for me, so I'm gonna continue to walk in these steps because His plan is greater than anything that any plan I got. So I might as well just, accept what's happening in my life and how everything felt. Because I told you in my last interview, I never expected to be in YouTube. I never expected to be where I'm at all. But somehow God, He guided my steps here, and I'm here. So, I'm just letting Him, control how my life's going, and I'm just letting it happen. So, but yeah, everything's been a blessing to be where I am now. Super big blessing. Yes, I've definitely been. It's all you got, so.
So, like, what was kind of like the journey that kind of led up to the point? Like, some things you could share that or some experiences or whatever it was that, got you into abiding faith. Scripture talks about Paul, Saul on the road to Damascus, and he fell off his horse, you know what I'm saying? Or his donkey or whatever the animal was. And, he seen a vision. You see what I'm saying? So, like, that was his story, for him to go on his path, because what he was doing beforehand. You see what I'm saying? So it's like a transformation, and everybody has a journey. So that's why I'm kind of asking a little bit, but I don't want to get into your business. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, one thing I always knew, obviously, from just seeing my Instagram was that fashion was my first love. And for me, I always knew I wanted to have my own boutique and everything, but it was always like, and I would pray about it. And, I always felt like, well, how am I going to start? Like, how are people going to support me? Where am I going to get supporters from? Like, how is that going to happen? But I'll pray about it all the time. Like, I want this, this is what I want for my life. Like, praying about it. And, when I got in this, I obviously saw like the outpour of people that were supporting me. And I was like, wow, and then as I continued to like be in more videos, it was like more and more support. And I was like, it was like an epiphany, because it's like, wow, like I feel like this is God working in my life to kind of maneuver me to go for what I wanted to do. And now I have the support. So just do it. Like, what are you waiting for? Just do it. You have the support now. You have people behind you who have these followers who are literally waiting for the next project you have going. Like, whatever you drop, they love it. Like, just go, So it was a weird transition, but I definitely had like a little bit of an epiphany. Like, this is definitely part of my journey. Like, doing this, I enjoy it. I definitely love doing it, and it also gives me a chance to show people and show the world my fashion as well. It gives me that way to get supporters or have supporters as well that see me for my fashion and my acting. So yeah, I definitely 100% feel like I had an epiphany like midway of like doing YouTube and like doing it with different people. So yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. So now I got to get to the celebration, like celebrating. I was all like, oh God, I got this. You know what I'm saying? When I saw the snippet of the video shoot, everybody together and modeling your gear, you know what I'm saying? You collaborated with that mastermind, Kiara Nicole. You understand what I'm saying? What was that day or days like with people? Like, it went from a thought in your head, like a long, thing that kept you focused, kept you motivated over the years, to actually see it come to fruition, and then boom, unveil us to the world. Like, we is here. Wear what you want to wear. You understand? Wear what you want to wear. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly. Man, when I say that it was a surreal feeling to be there. And for me it was surreal because it was like, wow, like I've had so many years of trust me, I like started, I was working at Jamba Juice and like, work my way in retail and like kind of started doing, other jobs here and there. And then now I am where I am, and I'm an assistant designer, and to be in that moment, having my own shoot going, and just how like prepared I already was from just experience of like having to start from the bottom essentially. It was amazing. Like I can't even describe to you how I felt at the end of that. Like I felt so accomplished. Like no matter what, I told myself, even if this wasn't successful, not like trying to speak negatively about my business, but even if it wasn't, I could say I did that. Like I did that. Like it felt so good because it was like my vision is like, I know I have a good vision. I know I have what it takes. I just got to keep going. So it was an amazing feeling. I can't even describe. It was amazing. So, but yeah,
I'm definitely proud. I was definitely proud to see, you had the models out there, you brought all your worlds together. You know what I'm saying? Like you already had the abiding faith. You got the fashion and you got the acting. And it was like, oh girl, you got to put on my stuff. You see what I'm saying? So like, most people try to compartmentalize and keep things separate. Like you had those things all kind of flow together. You brought another sister out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you giving opportunities to young people at the same time. Like I see a whole lot of things happening, at one time. So I'm like, Reddstylez out here. You understand? Where's the out here? Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving it though. I'm loving it.
Thank you.
So before we get to poetry, we got to get to family. And I kind of put this stuff in order. I got faith, fashion, family, and finance. I ain't put poetry on there because I was trying to be slick with the F's. You know what I'm saying? I was with the F. I see. Because it go back to, where with the, if you want to wear. You understand? So it's still like it's with the mantra. You know what I'm saying? That's the liberation. That's like that feeling like, hey, do you. Forget what they talking about. Like,
do you. Yes.
Right. So I'm definitely loving that. And, family is a foundation, for us as people. Exactly. Mm-hmm. I definitely, would like to hear, your family with daddy's girl. I could tell, you understand what I'm saying? Like, so going home to see daddy, like, what does daddy think about, the traditional / non-traditional path that you've been on? Because, daddy's always like, money?
Yeah.
Is it gonna make money?
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I see the nice thing you were doing. People are watching, but it's gonna make money because I ain't got no money for you. Like I'm a dad, so I know what that is. So what was that kind of like now? Like over the years, and then kind of like then versus now.
I mean, my dad has always been very supportive of what I want to do and what I love. And, even when I seen him when I was in Atlanta, just telling him about my path and even my videos. I sent him some of my videos. I for sure send him my videos so he can see them. He wants to see them. He wants to know what's going on and everything. He wants to see all the videos that I post. So my dad's very supportive about it. And even the boutique thing, like, no matter what I'm doing, my dad, supports me. So yeah, even growing up, it's been that way. My dad's been very supportive. Same with my mom, same thing, very supportive with my dreams and aspirations. So never like try to talk me out of, something I want to do. Just go for it, Alexis. Be 100% with it, So yeah, I have very supportive family for sure.
That's what's up right there. Mm-hmm. My girl, you see my baby girl, she on TV. Okay, your damn daughter ain't on TV. Okay, okay, you need to get your life together. Okay, you need to get your life together. All right, don't be looking too long. That's my daughter. That's my daughter.
Exactly. That's exactly how you do. That's my daughter. Don't do that.
Maybe come across this table.
Right. exactly. That's too funny.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah, no, very supportive.
I'm glad. I'm glad. You know, a lot of these things are not things that bring family together, but things that kind of like tear families apart. You know, the stardom and stuff like that, the allure, all these other things that are going on, is especially with the history of what the industry.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
glad y'all carved out your own lane, so y'all kind of in the path to controlling your own destiny, and that the team concept is there because all they gotta do is whistle to somebody like, yeah, or you should be doing like all of that, and that's the thing that messes up the magic.
Yeah.
Unless y'all putting on a real good front, I think it's genuine. You understand? Like unless y'all like magicians. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just see that, you know, whoever got that work ethic, whoever got that dog, like Eric Thomas talked about, whoever got that, I got that dog, like, and you got it. You see what I'm saying? So it's not like because you couldn't like, I'm cool over here. I'll just be extra, and I'll be extra as an extra and extra introverted,
Yeah.
extra about the extraness.
Yeah. No.
He was like, nah, I'm in here. Let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's go for it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Let's
So I'm
go for it.
definitely feeling that. I'm definitely feeling that.
Yeah.
So the other F is finance. We done went through family. Let's do the finance. Let's, you know, for young people out there, particularly young sisters, what are some things you can talk to them about preparing to go after their dreams in a financial way? You started your own business. You got multiple streams coming. You're looking to expand and grow. So, what's some advice? What's some lessons learned that you can share with these young sisters that are out here?
I think the biggest thing for me, like I had to realize, is that you can't expect that, because for a long time, another thing that I was doing for a long time was trying to save, like to fund my dreams. And yes, you can do that. I'm not knocking people that do that, but I feel like you waste so much time in trying to save, and like I feel like the excuses come up, and like over time it's like, well dang, it's a couple years later now, I don't know if I really want to do that. So I
Right.
feel like no matter how much money, you can figure it out. That's one thing I will say. You don't need to be a multimillionaire to start a business. And yes, I know it can be expensive, but for the most part, it's not that hard to start up. Please believe that. It's really not. And a lot of people start somewhere. That's the biggest thing too. A lot of people, everybody starts somewhere. Like I know a bunch of people, a bunch of businesses, like women who started businesses, like going to the thrift store and buying stuff and then selling it. And that's how they started their business. And then from there, they kind of grew and they expanded. So when it comes to money, like I would definitely tell anybody, like, don't don't wait for you to have this certain amount, like, and you think that that's going to help. It sometimes you don't need that. You don't need that to start out. You just need ambition, and you need to
Mm.
have drive to make it happen. So when it comes to finances, yes, it's good to save. It's good to put a little money aside for your dreams, of course, but don't let that be the determining factor of whether you go after your dreams or not. So that's the biggest thing I would say for sure.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let me clap that up. Let me clap that up.
Yeah.
And let me show this because I've been showing this every night, and I'll show it on my other show as well with Mrs. Zira. Let me see
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Boom. What's up with
Yeah.
this right here? Okay, like how did you go from saying like, hey, I do a little poetry, I was like, all right, so last time we talked, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get her to like host my event, what I'm saying? I'll come through do a little something at the joint. From that to this right here, okay? This.
Man. Man. So she had posted it, and I was like, "Hello, I'm down." And then she was like, "Don't play with." She was like, "Don't play with me. Like you're on the show." And I was like, "Yeah, like I would love to. I'd be honored." And then she posted the thing, and I seen sponsored by, and it's you. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, like that's so dope." So yeah, excited for that. So excited for that. Like I'm still trying to pick a topic of what I want to talk about in my poem. That's one thing I've been going back and forth with, but I'm super excited for sure.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I was like, man. I was like, Mama Horn, about to be out here. I'm like, all right. So one thing I was gonna do, $150, and then I was gonna have to figure out, get poets and all that, then get judges and all kind of stuff, and then get a couple of people to sneak in real quick. Some of the people I know to do a couple of joints, like not in the competition, just to let people know, like, okay, these poetry groups run a little deep. Then I was like, I gotta do that, all that, and it'd be a wash, or let me get with somebody who got it established already and was like, all right, I didn't even know you was going to be in it. I thought about it. I was like, well, I don't just talk to people about stuff like, I was like, all right. And then when I seen it, I was like,
Red.
I made the right decision. I think I made the right decision. So I was like, oh, my sister gonna be in there, Reddstylez. She was like, oh, snap, you know her. Okay, all right. So, it just made everything as a confirmation, because sometimes it's like it's an unknown, because their family is amazing. You see what I'm saying? Jay's the truth.
Yeah.
Mama Z is the truth. And then their whole family together, they the truth as a unit. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me just sneak in here real quick, you know what I'm saying? And then to find out you was a part, and then this phenomenal poets, I went and researched them and checked them out. I was like, oh, so this ain't like, oh, this is serious. Oh, y'all like poets, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh, there's poets going on.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I'm excited to see another layer, another layer of Reddstylez. You know what I'm saying? I'm being there like.
Snapping.
Hold on. All right. I gotta work on the snap.
Gotta work on the snaps a little bit.
Yeah.
But super excited for that. Very, very excited.
I'm glad.
Yes.
I'm excited. Word. I think last time I asked you, is there gonna be some writing? Is there some bookage that's gonna be going on? I think I did. I'm sure I did.
I feel like I said it. I for sure probably said it because that's something that I definitely want to do is write a book. So, yeah, that'll be happening.
That's what's up.
Yes, definitely will be happening.
That's what's up. I'm glad. Mm-hmm. We need to control our narrative because there's a lot of counterproductive narrative as it relates to us as a people, but most especially our sisters. I think our sisters are utterly in a position where they get the most disrespect and the most disregard, and a lot of it comes from us Black men. I'm saying me, like us, like Black men. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's something that we need to cut and redefine that for our future generations. Those young men walking around, I think they need to see our sisters, their mamas, their aunties, and like see them the same way they see their mamas and their aunties. Unless they don't see their mamas and their aunties or their sisters, that's nothing. Then that's another deeper problem.
That's another deeper
to be looking at. So I think we need to cut that. I wasn't raised that way. Right? No.
Yeah.
The women in my family knew that they could depend on me. And I was socialized around older men who wasn't having that.
So, yeah, that would push you up on knowledge and make sure that you wasn't out here wilding. Yeah, definitely.
They knock you out too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They knock you out, or they'll clown you. You rather got knocked out than get clowned because there wasn't nothing you could really do about it. Because if you got real mad about it and you wanted to fight, they were going to knock you out. So you just had to take the clown or be able to come back with it, like, hey, back, you know. So so it was just interesting. And the socialization, because those young men, they weren't allowed to be around us, or they were in the house. You know, they came out based off what they saw on TV and in these movies and what they heard in these songs. You know, you have to see something different to know something different. You can hear about it, but if your environment doesn't match what you're hearing, what you're reading, or what you're seeing, you know, it's to the detriment. So I'm definitely an advocate in regards to changing mindsets and revaluing our sisters, you know. So, very interesting. I guess they call that stuff simping nowadays. Like, I wish I would see one of those guys talking that noise. Like you can talk it directly, like in my view, and see what happens. Because
no, I don't think that's simping at all.
But that's interesting how the standing up for your own women, the men from your own women would look at you or some of the women, some of the sisters, like, oh, he out here simping. I'm like, whoa. Like, defending honor is what? You see what I'm saying? Because, everything is crazy and all kinds of stuff. So I guess on that end, in regards to you being out there in the forefront, in the spotlight, like, what are some things you learned in that regard, as a sister out here in this industry that you can share with sisters who are looking to get into? Because I think this is a growth emerging industry that's here that will be the new mainstream. I think the crossover from what it was to what it means to be a star and to be a success in this particular thing has changed because of y'all collaboration and work. So like I think Barry and Big John on Brush. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? From the whole cruise, to their whole little tour to Tyler Perry Studios. You understand? Like, so it's like, it's not rappers, it's not this. This is a genre to itself. I think they trying to snatch a hold to it so they can pull that and keep that in. Definitely. My bad. I don't know what again.
You know what?
Or I had went off on a tangent for a second. I was just saying in regards to the art. But as a sister, what advice or some of the lessons that you learned navigating in this time that you could share with people, that sisters that might have an interest in that?
Well, I mean, one big thing is I would definitely say remain humble. Because there's a lot of, not saying anything that I worked with or anything like that, but there are some women that have let this get to their head, and I feel like they kind of like, get a little pumped up in the head. And, I just try to like remain humble, just make sure that I don't change because of some followers or, because you on YouTube now, you like, no, I'm still the same old Alexis. Okay. It's still unbelievable when people walk up to me and like, oh, you were in Big John's video. I'm like, yeah, you see me? You recognize me? Like, what? But yeah, remaining humble and, just have fun with it. Like, don't take it so serious. Like, of course it is like you want to, it make people laugh and all that, but don't take it so serious. Just have fun with it. I think that's the other big thing is just have fun with it. But yeah, so.
And I think where you are, who you collaborate with, I think you got a team of big brothers that you may not have asked for, but you got now. So like, like, G Wayne, Tim, everybody. I'm like, damn. I'm like, so it's like you got an army without asking.
Yeah,
definitely. That's why, walking on faith, stepping out there on faith, like. That's an amazing story. That's an amazing story. Like, hey, can I be in one of your videos? Sure. Like that's how it started. Like, oh snap! You see what I'm saying? Like, was that easy? Yeah. I was like, oh snap! So to go from that to directed by, Reddstylez. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm proud.
Thank you.
Hella proud out here. Hella proud. Like
thank you. Still unbelievable. But yes, really, really cool to be here. Really, really cool.
What's next that you could share besides this right here? Let me just show this one more time. You know what I'm saying? I had to change my whole color scheme up and everything when I was doing the fly. I'm like, I can't just use this. I'm like, this is fancy. Let me get fancy and put some fancy artistry stuff in the background. Because, you know, I got to keep in mind that you're an artist and you're sensitive about your shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, let me get it together. You know?
But as far as what's next, definitely trying to drop another collection. That's definitely in the works. I am considering doing a pop-up shop here in LA. So depends on Corona. I mean, obviously Corona is here and I don't know how much longer it is here to stay, but I'm sure a lot longer. So I just gotta maneuver around it. But it's something I've definitely been talking about and wanting to do, and collaborating with possibly other entrepreneurs that have their own businesses, doing something like that. So I've been trying to work on that, and just continuously trying to push out my content for YouTube. So yeah, staying on that.
That's a journey right there.
That's the journey.
So you went from like, I need to know just real quick. Like you went from, I don't know how technologically savvy you are with all of this stuff. So you went from like here to like boom, editing videos, my joint, boom, 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 out, boom.
I mean, I'm pretty tech savvy. I can figure things out, and I will make sure I figure them out. Like I'm not gonna give up, basically. So even working with Jay Horn, he helped me with my first one, and then he was like, "All right, you got to figure it out." So I sat there and I'm like, "Okay, I got this." And I put, I had done iMovie before, I'd done a couple videos before, but nothing like this. And over time, you just you gradually get the hang of things and you get better. So and they told me, they're like, your first video is gonna suck, and then after that, like it just continues. It's better. You get a skill. So nothing happens overnight. You just got to take that leap and go for it. So
that's what's up.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I gotta ask before we wrap, like one of those or two of those unexpected experiences, from the millions of people that have watched you so far, do you got two stories you can share?
Unexpected experiences?
Yeah, like something crazy, like or one of the skits you did, like people can't separate you from your skits. Like, I was asking G Wayne and them, like, I think Tim Willie did the joint with Kiera, and it was like, he's like, people sent him death threats and stuff to his DM about the domestic violence, like something wild like that. Like, I don't know if it got that wild, but I was saying in regards to what you did, like, something.
I mean, I think you mentioned it too. I mean, the video I get the most, like, were you really drunk? Like, you were really drunk when you drink that Hennessy? I'm like, no, I was not really drunk. Like, it's acting. I wasn't really drunk. But it's so funny because people really think I was drunk. So funny.
That was it. I was like, that, like to get into channeling that, and then getting a chance to dialogue with you, and you're like, nah, I'm really shy. Like you could have fooled me. Like you fooled the world with that. You understand what I'm saying? Like to be able to get, I was like, damn, I'd be like that. Oh, my homegirl be like that. Oh, my partner be like, so that relatable experience brings it all the way back in. So it's a story, but it's real life. You know what I mean? So yeah. I think that was phenomenal.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I think the only other time that I had, which is I was like driving and a guy recognized me and like fly, like try to wave me. like, yeah, roll down your window. You were in Big Job video. I'm like, yeah, I was. Can you let me get over? I gotta get over. But
I do have to go to work. I'm late actually. I'm like 20 minutes late for work, and like,
please let me over. Yeah, no, that was probably another really funny, crazy situation. But yeah, I'm trying to think any other ones. Nothing too crazy so far. That's probably the craziest. And then doing that scene of being drunk. But yeah, nothing like Tim with the death threats. I haven't had nothing like that. No. But yeah. Uh-oh, I think you froze. Dang, it's gonna start acting up at the end. Hello?
yeah, I guess I got booted off. I got booted off.
What happened?
Like, where he go? Why he do that?
Right. What happened?
Yeah, I got booted off. So, final remarks, final message, words of empowerment, shout outs, acknowledgments, where to find you, how to support you, where to support your brand, all of that, social media and the like.
Words of empowerment. I think I love that. Never stop. Keep going. Don't get discouraged if people aren't supporting you right off the bat. Keep going. Every day, keep going. Like, people gonna see it. People gonna see your hustle. Like, literally, for me, even my friends, like, I was posting like every day. And people weren't following me at first, and then they seen how serious and how motivated I was to make this happen, that they said, I'm gonna follow you. So all I can say is, don't stop, keep going. Like, don't let nothing stop you. If you have a dream, keep going. What else do I have to? Oh, so you guys can follow my brand. I'm actually wearing one of my sweatshirts right now. It says RS. Wait, I'm trying to pull the RS. If you guys can see that. The tie-dye. So you can follow me on Instagram at Reddstylez, REDD Styles with a Z. Or you can follow my Instagram, like my boutique Instagram, which would be Shop Reddstylez. And yeah, you can shop my website. The link's in the bio. So, yeah.
And if y'all are so desirous to see her get down, see this other layer and dimension, okay? Make sure that y'all come check this out on the 28th. I think that's what, next Friday?
Yes. Yeah, next Friday.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the movie. Next Friday, like the movie. You know what I'm saying? This is about to be a movie right here. Y'all cannot miss this. All right. Yeah. 10 p.m. on the East Coast, 7 p.m. on the West Coast, 9 Central, 8 Mountain. How about that? All the time zones up in there. So come see Reddstylez perform and take home the trophy. Okay.
We'll see, love. We'll see.
The trophy. victory is certain. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So come out there and get busy. So get your snaps ready. Get your, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad I was able to get you back on here. You know what I'm saying? I had to put my bed in, sneak in on the live, like, hey sis. You like, oh, who that boy? Oh, that's you. Oh, no, hey.
Okay.
Hey, you, hey, whatever your name is. Okay. Hey.
I was like, what's up? What's that man up on the live tonight? Just to be a little bit.
Right.
For a little
bit. That's what I'm talking about. Decompress, get your fans what they want,
Exactly. Just get a chance to talk to everybody.
Right.
Right.
We love you, girl. The thirst be real. I don't know how you make it through the live, boy. The thirst be like, I'm like, man, this is off the chain. I'm like, we love you, girl. Show us your feet. I'm like, what? What is that?
And then people do like this stuff like that. I'll be like, all right, you know what? I'm hopping off. I ain't doing this.
I want to marry your clothes. Can I marry your clothes? Can I propose to your clothes? Like, it's just nuts. I'm like, oh. I didn't even know they made people like that until I came on the internet. I thought everybody was like regular and, nutsos was just like people that was off their medication. I didn't know. I had no idea that this is a whole nother world. I'm learning. Because yeah. I'm a face-to-face or phone kind of person, so I didn't know that these other people exist and they got life forms all they own. Like this stuff really the Matrix. I'm like, oh, this is what this is. And if you don't exist here, you don't exist in life. I'm like, oh. They're like, well, let me see your followers. Oh, you don't have a lot of followers. I'm like, what? Like when? Yeah. I'm like, okay. I build good relationships, good relationships, and show love. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I'm a fan and I'm a supporter of our people. So that's really, that's really it.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. And people come through for you, like Reddstylez. You know what I'm saying? My sister came through, like, all right, I guess I'll be over there. I'm tired though. I'm tired though, boy. I've been working 27 jobs today. Okay, I guess I could talk to you for 10 minutes. All right. So I was like, all right, I was happy. I was proud.
I was like, I would be there. So.
Like they said, they love your energy. You got another supporter right there. Like, you got another supporter right there. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much.
So yeah, this is great. Don't be a stranger.
I won't.
You got love over here. Okay. You know what I'm saying? After you get in the movies and stuff, it's gonna be hard to book you.
Lord!
After, so I'm like, you're like, oh no, I'm doing my Reddstylez boutique international fashion show, and I'll be in Milan. So no, it's like,
and I'll make time.
Maybe next year. Maybe
time today.
Maybe 2023. Maybe.
Oh my gosh. I will make sure I make time.
I do need a cameo though from y'all. From my 5-year anniversary of this platform is on the 29th. That's Saturday. Next Saturday. Not 5 years, close to 1,700 episodes. So I'll be on all day until whatever. You know what I'm saying? G Wayne came through to my birthday party. I was like, oh, I felt special. G Wayne.
Yeah.
Dale Harrison came through. I was like, oh, y'all love me. I love y'all, baby.
Everybody come through.
Quarantining and stuff, quarantine and all. So
right.
It was real dope, though. It was real dope.
That's good.
And it was the day after my birthday. So it was like my birthday was like 2 days in a row. Wait, came June 3rd.
It was last time. It was a couple days after last time. Oh, that's good.
Well, it was the next day, so I was like, I was like, all right, y'all.
Coming through.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, Stylez coming through tomorrow. She went like, yo, she coming through tomorrow? Okay. All right, that's what's up. You know how you thought. That's what's up.
Yeah, I already know.
Well, thank you.
Of course.
Don't be a stranger.
I won't. I promise.
And I'm looking out for the next launch of some gear. Okay.
So, gotta get you in one of these sweatshirts or t-shirts, whatever I got. Gotta get you in something. For sure.
Yeah. Something with some man colors. You know what I'm saying? Some man colors.
Some man colors, I got you. I know I've been trying to gear towards men more so, but working on it.
Well, enjoy your night. Thank you. Much love as always. And
thank you for having me.
I see you live somewhere doing something amazing.
Please doing the poetry. I need you to be there for sure.
Word. And I'll see you next Friday. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, definitely. For sure. All right. Thank you.
All right, peace.
Bye.
Shout out to my sister Reddstylez, man. You get real love out here, okay? Don't let this internet stuff fool y'all. There's real people, genuine people that got real stories, and love and respect is reciprocated. So I'll be back in about an hour, I think. So for now, peace and black power.
Yeah. Now we gonna tell them. That in front. We tell them like this, yo. I'm an African. I'm a African. I'm an African. I'm a African. Yeah, y'all like that. So no more. This man mind is open. I'm an African. I'm a African. I'm an African. I'm a. Let's get back to the
motive is best developed by recognizing the common enemy.